What's up? Hello everybody, and welcome back to Cheap Junk for Less, Tier List, Episode 2. So, like I said last episode, the way this works, tier list works, as you all know, is going to be, I choose a comment from the previous episode, my favorite comment, one that I want to do a tier list on, and that's what it's going to be. I feature the comment, feature the person. So, yeah, from the last episode, the comment that won is Leviathan, comes from Leviathan, and it says, Christmas movies, perhaps? Answer, yes. You got it. That's what we're doing, because I want to. So, for today's episode, in honor of the Christmas spirit, and at the time of recording this, considering that we have no less than 359 days left until next Christmas, I thought it only appropriate to, well, celebrate Christmas, because who doesn't celebrate Christmas that early, right? It has nothing to do with the fact that Christmas was just, what, I don't know, a week ago, maybe? Basically, what we're going to be doing today, well, not basically, just what we're going to be doing today is my top 10 favorite Christmas movies. Now, this is my top 10. These are the ones I've seen, and there has a lot I haven't seen. Christmas Vacation, Die Hard, Here's All the Rest, kind of, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, this is my top 10. So anyway, I don't know what else to do, so let's just jump into it. At number 10, we have The Man Who Invented Christmas. So this, if you've never heard of it before, which you probably haven't, maybe some of you have, I don't know, it is essentially a movie about, what's-his-face writing a Christmas Carol. I don't know why I can't remember his name. I know his name, and that's gonna bug me. I could just refilm this and not put it in, but I don't feel like doing that, so I'll just put it in afterwards. It's pretty good. For a movie about a Christmas movie about a guy writing a Christmas book, it's actually really good. You should go check it out if you haven't seen it yet.
Why Christmas? Why not?
At number 9, we have The Muppet Christmas Carol. I mean, how can I not put this on there? It's the Muppets. I don't know if much more needs to be said. It's the Muppets version of the book that the previous movie was a movie about a guy writing. So, it's Christmas Carol, but it's the Muppets.
It'll be lovely, Emily. It would have done you good to see how green the place is.
At number 8, we have A Christmas Story. It's a classic. It's put as simply as I could. Most people, if not everyone, knows what this is. Yeah, it's a pretty good movie.
No, I want an official red undercover knife to 200 my rifle.
You'll shoot your eye out, kid.
At number 7, we have The Grinch. Which one? Because there's 3. Well, the Jim Carrey Grinch. Fight me. It's the best one. It is hilarious. Jim Carrey is just, he's too good as the Grinch. It was a perfect fit. Who else would you play? Who else would play him? I mean, come on. Yeah, I don't know. I love the movie. It's hilarious. Makes me laugh every single time I watch it. It's my favorite adaptation of the Grinch story, so yeah. At number 6, we have a more unique one, the Netflix original called Klaus, or Klaus, or something like that, Claus. It's animated. It's like a weird 2D animation that is also drawn to look 3D. It's hand-drawn. It's actually super fun. It's a good movie. starts out really weird, and you don't know what you're getting into when you start watching it. But if you haven't seen it before, you should check it out because it ends really good. It's a great movie. I actually really loved it. Watched it for the first time this year, just a week or two ago, and I was pleasantly surprised.
Those little children, if you donate your old toys to them, well, I'll gladly deliver them for free.
Number 5, which is the Polar Express. Yes, this is on my top 10, and yes, this is number 5. Fight me. It's a great movie. It's a W, honestly. It's the animation, a little uncanny, but it's basically just Tom Hanks playing a bunch of different characters, driving a bunch of kids to the North Pole to meet Santa. Like, it's just good. It's a classic. I grew up watching it, so the fact that it's like basically my Christmas childhood in a movie might do something about it. Plus, the soundtrack is piece de résistance. But not only that, we also got this scene.
Turn this sled around!
So, I mean, how could this not be at least on the list with that absolute cinematic masterpiece right there? And if you don't like it, I don't know what to tell you. Okay? It's a good movie.
Well, you coming?
Where?
Why, to the North Pole, of course. This is the Polar Express.
Anyway, at number 4, we have Christmas Carol. Now, I know there's a lot of different adaptations of the Christmas Carol. I like the one, the one that's on this list at least, is the like weird animated one that kind of has the same animation style as the Polar Express. The Jim Carrey again is in it. If you couldn't tell, I like him in movies, Christmas movies. And I also like things that have to do with Christmas Carol, because so far that's the 3rd one on this list. It's really good.
Humbug.
And at number 3, we have, we're down to the top 3, so it's going to get intense. At number 3, we have Home Alone. Classic Christmas story. I mean, who doesn't have this at least in their top 3? At the very, it's good. It's a great Christmas movie. It's almost a must-watch for everyone, and I guarantee you, most anyone that has watched a Christmas movie has at least seen this one.
This is it. Don't get scared now.
It's probably one of the most popular Christmas movies in the world. I really like it. It's funny. Makes you laugh every time.
Hello.
Anyway, let's get down to the final 2. At number 2, we have, which maybe some of you might not have heard of this. I don't know. It's a Netflix original, Christmas Chronicles. I think, in my opinion, it is a instant classic. Like, the first time I watched it, I loved it. The score is great. The story is great. It's hilarious. Kurt Russell playing Santa Claus. I don't know what it was, but something about it just worked. And it was, yeah, I don't know. I love that movie. Watch it every chance that I get, every Christmas season. And it's a good movie. It's hilarious. And it's action-packed. Just one of the greats. Instant classic. And then finally, at number 1, first and best Christmas movie, wipes everything else off of the board. is Elf. Nothing beats it.
Why don't you just say it? I'm the worst toy maker in the world. I'm a cotton-headed ninny muggins.
It is not possible to beat this movie. This Christmas movie, at least. It is hilarious. I cannot tell you, every single time that I watch it, without fail, I will crack up and die laughing. And it's so quotable too. It's so memorable. In fact, to get into the Christmas spirit with Elf, I actually have a ugly sweater that has an Elf quote on it. Hold on, let me get that on real quick. This cotton-headed ninny muggins, absolutely beautiful. So yeah, it's great. I love it. Come on. So anyway, as I was saying, it's funny, it's quotable, memorable, classic, one to watch every single year. Yeah, it's a great. I love Will Ferrell. He's hilarious, especially in that costume, playing that role. Yeah, I don't know. Everything about it is great. And I just love it. As a movie in general, it doesn't even have to be a Christmas movie. It's just a good, funny movie to watch anytime. Any time of the year, don't matter at all.
See, buddy, you're not a cotton-headed ninny muggins. You're just special.
That basically concludes today's tier list. If you want to, again, hate speech me in the comments, go right ahead. This is my show, my opinions, deal with it. Also, for any of you who might be thinking right now, well, this is a good series, but they're not exactly tier lists. Because a tier list, would go S, A, B, C, D, F. Well, this is more like a rank, I guess, or a top 10 or a top 6 as the last episode or whatever I'm doing. Yeah, I know, but tier lists just sounds good as a series name, so that's why I picked it. Yeah, and I'm not gonna change it because I actually don't care. And yeah, so that's pretty much all. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, be sure to like and subscribe, and remember, for those of you who saw last episode, comment down below what you want me to make a tier list on, to get a chance to have your comment featured in the next episode. And for those of you new here, basically how this whole series works is I will choose a comment from the previous episode of literally anything that you want me to rank or make a tier list on or whatever. I will pick my favorite comment. It'll be featured in the next episode, and that's what the episode's going to be about. So yeah, I guess that concludes today's episode of Tier List. I already said that. Anyway, until next time, later.